This is WAEC June 2022 General Mathematics Paper 2, and we are answering question number 11E. And the question reads: the exterior angles of a polygon are 42 degrees, 38 degrees, 57 degrees, x degrees, x plus y whole degrees, 2x minus 15 whole degrees, and 3x minus y whole degrees. These are the angles in that very polygon. The question further says if x, this variable x, is 7 degrees less than y, this variable y. The question asks is to find what will now be the value of x and what will now be the value of y. So let's attempt to answer this very question together. Solution to the problem. What you need to remember to answer this very question is the theorem about the sum of exterior angles in any polygon, which we said is equals to 360 degrees. So you now attempt to add these exterior angles and equate them to 360. Let me do that. So sum of exterior angles will now be equals to the addition of 42, 38, 57, just like this. 42 plus 38 plus 57 plus x plus the bracket x plus y plus the bracket 2x minus 15 plus the bracket 3x minus y. These are the angles given as exterior angles of that very polygon. So now simplify what is by the right, that is collect all the constant numbers together, all the x together, all the y together, and now by the left right 360 because sum of exterior angle in any polygon is 360. So have 360 equals to the simplification of the right hand side gives answer 122 plus 7x. Addition of all the constant numbers gives 122. Addition of all the x plus the 2x plus this 3x gives answer 7x. And the addition of the y here, you have plus y, you have minus y, which they cancel out. So solving this very equation collected like times 1 to 2 shifted to the left, you now have 238 equals to 7x. Next, you divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 7. That gives answer x as 34 degrees if you do it correctly. So the value of x is now known. So I'm going to use this statement which says x is 7 degrees less than y. That means x is smaller than y by 7, which means to get y, I will simply add 7 to the value of x. That will give me the value of y. I have x as 34, so substituted x by 34. I will now have y equals to 34 plus 7. Addition of 34 and 7 correctly gives answer 41 degrees. So the value of y would now be 41 and the value of x is now 34. So the question has now been answered. So next is to show you how this very question is now marked during the marking of this very paper, WAEC 2022. So the very first mark according to the marking scheme is the method 1 mark, and this method 1 mark is attempting to add all the exterior angles together. You have this method 1 mark. But you now equated the sum of all the exterior angles with this 360 correctly. You have this accuracy 1 mark. And solving that very simple equation where you collected the like terms and attempting to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, you have this method 1 mark. And when you now have x as 34 degrees exactly, you have this accuracy 1 mark. When you now write the equation that relate x and y using this very statement, x 7 degrees less than y, if you write that equation correctly, you have this bonus 1 mark. And solving that equation by substituting x by 34 in attempt to get y, you have this method 1 mark. And when you now have the value of y exactly as 41 degrees, you have this accuracy 1 mark. So in total, this very question 11A has 7 good marks.